Hello everybody! Today is a very special episode because if you remember where we left off last time, then you know we got good old Dimitri to do and Rodrigue back. And of course that means that Dimitri supports with Felix, Ingrid, and Sylvain have unlocked. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then to do one too. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of supports with Dimitri today. Oh, I guess I have one too, huh? And yeah, I'm sure you guys know, considering how I mentioned how much I love the Fargus 4 and also Dimitri and Sylvain's romance, how excited I was for that support. So that'll be the last one we do. But before we do all that, we're gonna start it off by having an expedition with Dimitri. That's where we start. What's up, Dimitri? Oh, uh-oh. What is it, Dimitri?
No.
Ah, well in truth, I spent much of last night getting firmly scolded by Felix. Lol. Nice. Dimitri, you're gonna sit and you're gonna listen. Felix. Stop. Just stop. That was still hilarious. Once he got started, he would not stop. Oh, that's such a funny image. I love it. We ended up talking through the night. Much like the old days. Oh! The good feels. The good feels. Oh, like the old days. They sat up and talked all night. Oh. In the end, the two came into the tent and began arguing with Felix. Rejoice in their reconciliation. I should have cracked your joke, shouldn't I? I'm just so happy, I can't help it. Listen, I want to rejoice in their reconciliation, okay? I know things have been awkward between you two for a while. I'm glad you're able to reconcile. Reconcile. Thank you. I am as well. In any case, I'm truly sorry to have worried you. What a feckless man I am, ever toiling to no avail.
I wonder.
I promise I'll walk alongside everyone else moving forward. Now, expedition. Yes. Let's go, Dimitri, let's go. It's expedition time, baby. No.
I'm sure Dudu wouldn't mind, as long as you are the one accompanying me.
Nice. To the plains!
Let us depart.
Yep, vast expanse.
What a lovely place. It feels as though you could run for hours through these fields and never have to stop.
Encounter! Hello? A beautiful panorama stretches out before you as far as the eye can see. Pick a flower and hand it to him. Catch a bug and hand it to him. Have a flower to eat.
Thank you. Did you know this particular species of flower is edible?
Dimitri! Darn it, Dimitri! My boy! You got some problems. My man be eating flowers. He's still doing it. He's still doing it, guys. He's still doing it. Oh no.
I prefer not to name my horses if I can avoid it.
Oh, he's...
Growing attached only makes their deaths more painful.
Oh, Dimitri. Say you're in St. Airfields.
Correct.
I have mom powers. Ask a question. Ask about memories of the past.
Had I not met Dudu on that fateful day,
Oh.
I dare say I would be a very different person than I am now.
Dang, Dimitri. I mean, yeah, probably. Get competitive. Get competitive. No, if you hadn't met me, you'd be a different. Nah. No player pandering, thank you very much. Be doubtful. Agree. Where's my mind powers at? Agree?
Correct.
Nice, I win. Let's ask another question. That's about the friends.
I owe them my thanks and more. I would not be king were it not for the support of my friends.
Oh, Dimitri, that's awesome. Offer encouragement.
Now then.
Sweetness. I did it! I did it! Perfect conversation, baby. Observe.
I have had much to attend to of late. The fatigue has surely begun to show in my face by now.
A little bit.
Gathering my hair up like this allows me to
Oh yeah, I
keep it
saw
on.
that one.
I used to swim in full armor.
Oh yeah, I did get all these. Alright. Bye, Dimitri.
Thank you. I had a good time today.
Me too, Dimitri, me too. Please don't eat the flower. Alright. Now. Actually, let's go talk to everybody first. Yeah, we're gonna save it, okay? We're gonna save it. We're gonna go make our rounds. Talk to, you know, Dedu, Felix, Annette, Mercedes, Flayn, Ingrid, etc., etc. And then we'll do all the supports. So Felix, Dedu, what's up?
What do you think?
Hello there.
Felix, I wish to speak with you about the part of the Dusker Vanguard that's being sent to House Rodarius. Do your soldiers have any complaints? I imagine you have thoughts as well. Some might be dissatisfied, but I don't care if they are. I value a warrior's ability to fight. Things like where they're from don't matter to me. And to that end, there are many competent fighters among the Dusker soldiers, and they all have high morale. They make for good training partners, and we can learn a great deal from their techniques and...
Hey there.
What? You got a problem? Speak up. Not at all. I was just thinking that His Majesty must find it reassuring to have a confidant like you. Nice. Hey guys, I'm here too. I'm here too. Hello? Hello? Felix, Dedu? You know I'm right here, right? I exist. I still exist. Huh. Well, I didn't expect to hear that. Whatever. You're free to say what you want. Wow. What am I, chopped liver? See how it is? Go talk to people who care. Punks. But in all seriousness though, I do actually really like that. How they were just talking to each other and not me. I do actually legitimately like that a lot. That's very cool. But still, I exist. Hi, Ingrid.
Well, right.
Oh. Is Ingrid gonna ignore me too? Oh no, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Your deftness of the spear is truly a sight to behold. I imagine the teacher must have had considerable skill.
Right.
Yes, I actually learned from my family. There was in the castle, and a friend who passed away. Oh, Glenn. Glenn, oh, she's talking about Glenn. Oh, is that so? How impressive. I would certainly like to be as adept with the spear as you.
What say you?
Well, I could teach you if you like. I'm sure you can master it quickly. I wouldn't go so far as to say it would make Glenn happy, but at the very least, I would be glad if my skills could be of use to someone else. Yeah, wow, she ignored me too, okay. Oh, fuck me, I guess. So I'll just go fuck myself. She's over here. Maybe they're alone. Hi, Petra, how you doing?
Please be listening. Oh.
I am having a hard time staying in the kingdom so long. The cold is wearing me down. How are the people from the kingdom alright? I am wondering if they are having any advice for enduring the cold. Wear more layers. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie. I love the cold. I love the cold. I can't stand the heat, so sorry. I should have gotten used to it. Otherwise, I never would have settled here.
Interesting.
I was hearing that the kingdom was made when they went against the Empire. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking they did not have a choice. No, there was literally a whole war. They absolutely had a choice. They had a whole war about it. They revolted, and then they broke up from the Empire. And then the Alliance did the same thing with the kingdom. That's what happened. What's up, Flayn?
Perfect.
What a relief my father showed up. I guess he's somewhat reliable after all. He's not the type to suddenly spring into action. I'd imagine he couldn't let things stand as they were. I mean, the Gautier name was used to spread false information, which put His Majesty in danger. Can't say I'm surprised. Nice.
Perfect.
Actually, no, not yet. I was thinking about it, but nah, not yet. I'll do that later. What's up, Dorothea?
Hey.
I had thought the kingdom would have presented a more unified front against the Empire. To be honest, I was quite surprised such a disturbance would happen in the royal capital. It's a good thing that the kingdom ended up with Orion Road, I'll tell you that. Orion Road. If they had it, I'm sure the Empire would have marched far into the kingdom territory by now. Yeah? Probably? Alright, who's this way? Mercedes? Yep, Mercedes.
Hello there. Oh, that's right.
Now that I think about it, I haven't been to Western Fargus all that much. I'm originally from the Empire, and I rarely had the opportunity to travel when I was with the church. I always thought I'd like to go there someday, but I confess this is not quite what I had in mind. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't, Mercedes. I'm sure it wasn't. But hey, you get to go there, so you know. Ash, what's up, buddy?
Hey there.
I was worried for a while there, but I'm relieved there wasn't much damage to the city. And we were able to rescue Duke Yvonne as well. What a load off our shoulders. Agree.
Right on.
Totally. Now if we can just do something about the West, all these problems in the kingdom should settle down. Yeah. I have to wonder, what in the world is Cornelia playing at? I could think of a lot of reasons why the Western nobles would oppose His Majesty. But her? Nothing comes to mind. There's something unsettling about all this. Yeah, it's because the Agarthan's up to the usual Agarthan bullshit. We gotta put a stop to him. Once again, justice for Glenn and Lambert. Let's go. Hi, Gatekeeper. What do you guys say? What do you gotta say to me?
Nothing to report.
Of course. Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. You know, there are some sacred sites for the Church of Ceres in the Western Kingdom. There's the Rhodos Coast and Lake Teteus. I've never been to them, though.
Sounds great.
I'd love to go on a little sacred sightseeing tour once all this fighting has died down. Maybe you can come with me. If you're not busy, I mean. Ah, of course, Gatekeeper, of course. We can go on our own little expedition. That'd be fun. Go on an expedition with Gatekeeper. Talk about his memories from the past. Bernie! Bernie! Darn it, Bernie! Really? Really? She found another hole? Ow! Woman!
How about it?
She found another door to close herself behind. Darn it, Bernie, why? Doesn't all this moving around make you lose track of where we are, Naoto? Especially since we've been rushing around all these places that look practically the same. Lol. Was that a fourth wall break right there? I'm not even sure if we're in the kingdom anymore. I think we still are. Tell her where you are. Sympathize with her? Yeah, I get turned around too. I'm tempted to even go in the complete opposite direction. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Good to have you here, Bernie. Good to have you here. What's up, Flayn?
You look well today.
Oh, thank you. You look well every day. Anyway, what a great relief to have Dimitri back safe and sound. I have also noticed that something about him has changed. I would not necessarily say that he is cheerful, but something in his countenance appears more at ease. Perhaps his friends encouraged him, and that made him feel better. I'd like to make more friends myself. I mean, we're your friends, Flayn. We're all friends here, okay? Except Orville. I still don't like Orville. Not even gonna front. Madrid, what's up, buddy? What's up, second best stat of the game?
You have my gratitude.
I believe thanks are in order. Your aid in Ferdiad was invaluable. We could not have rescued His Majesty alone. Not even if we staked our lives on the fight. Express humility. Nah, I didn't do much. Felix was the one who made the decision to go to the capital. I mean, yeah, that's true. Felix did definitely do a lot, too. You know, Felix, to do. You know, we all played our parts, for sure. You know, you did too, and Gilbert. And Matthias. Yeah, we all played a part. Everybody had a huge role in the battle. Yes, I thanked him as well. Though he rewarded my efforts with no small amount of curtness. Lol, that's funny. Flippin' 800 Felix. He muttered something about it being preferable to having nightmares about abandoning us. Good old soon Felix, of course. I do wonder where he got that sharp tongue of his. Now let us all work together from here on out, and move quickly to subdue the West. Will do, Rodrigue, will do. Alright, who's up this way? Oh, Happy. What's up, Happy?
Oh, it's you. So.
Oh, right,
you
Cornelia.
up for a chat?
I always forget about that single of them. I thought you might not have been, but it turns out Cornelia was that same lady. As usual, she made a quick escape. As gosh knows Cornelia.
Huh?
What do you mean? How do you know her?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the one who caused me so much pain. Yep, I know. But at this point, I don't really care. Deity will take her down. Deity. I forgot she had a nickname for Dimitri. Deity, that's funny. Done right, Deity will take her down. Deity, Ingrid, Felix, and Sylvain together. Like I said, that justice for Glenn is happening, okay? It's happening. What happened to your brother? Oh no. Uh-oh.
Here a girl.
Oh, no.
Will you?
My brother died 6 years ago in the tragedy of Dusker. King Dimitri apologized to me personally for it. But all I wanted was for him to find out the truth. About why my brother had to die. It was because the Agarthans on some bullshit. It's always because of freaking Agarthans, I'm telling you. Oh, here's Arvel.
Excuse me.
It's pretty tough to get people to band together for a common cause. Each person is their own entity, which means they have differing desires and goals. Unifying all those diverse wants and needs under the banner of a single region feels nigh impossible.
A shame.
Just how long are we going to fight against that impossibility? Until we win. That's how long. Until we win, okay?
What's up?
Oh, Seteth. What's up, Seteth?
How are you faring?
Tis a pity. Tis a pity.
Marvelous.
That's funny. I am relieved you have cleared up that matter in the world capital. And it appears the city sustained much less damage than we feared. Tis a pity we cannot detain that temptress Cornelia, though. One day your presence may plunge Fargus into chaos. No, perhaps all of Fódlan even. Don't worry, we're not gonna let that happen, Seteth, okay? We're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna take her out. Next time we see her, it's all next time we see her. I'm about to go. Well, no. Again, the Fargus 4 about to go ham. I don't want Naota doing it. Oh, hey, what's up, Annie and Gilbert? Baron Dominic is in a precarious position. Speaking of my brother will be no simple matter. That's true. Even if he wanted to help us. Can't risk doing anything reckless so long as the other Western nobles have power. Our only option is to steadily gain control and cut down the West's military forces.
Let's give it our all.
I believe in you, Father. I'm certain Uncle Dominic will listen to you if you can make your way to him. I hope so, Annette. I'm hoping so. Hoping for the best here. Oh, Catherine, what's up?
Hear me out.
Commotion in the capital subsided for now. I'm glad we got some good news for Lady Rhea. Oh, speaking of good news, my foreign partner was officially signed on to help us! Woo! Let's go! Shamir! Come on, Shamir, come join the party! We're going to meet up for an Arian Road. I can't wait to see her again. Me too, Catherine, me too. Let's go. I can't wait for the Shamir hype. Come on. Yeah, Shamir's a badass. And she's a cool character. History of Fódlan 2. Keep that there. I'll probably read those, like, sometime later. Sometime near the end of the game. Or the end of this route, probably. But we'll see. But not right now. Alright, is that everybody? Where's Miklon at? I'm curious what he has to say, too. Oh, he's not here. Huh. That's interesting. If I'd be here. Where'd Miklon go? Did he, like, go back home with Matthias? Something? Like, is he doing something with Matthias, maybe, then? Huh. Weird. But alright. Alright, cool. So that's everybody, then. In that case, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. What time is it? Support time! Scream and shout. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, who do you have back? Oh, nobody. Right. Alright. Anyway, Alright. How do I want... Yeah, okay, I'll start with me and Dimitri. Yeah, okay, Dimitri, Naoto, Dedu, Felix, Ingrid, Sylvain. Alright, let's go. Oh. They're playing the emotional music, uh-oh.
Oh, you're awake. Don't worry, it's only been a few hours.
Since what?
What happened? The last I remember, I was training some of our new recruits.
Did he pass out or something?
You got hit by some stray magic. Pretty hard, too.
Oh, jeez. Good gracious.
Yes, that's right. How could I have let my guard fall so carelessly?
Probably the exhaustion. You usually sidestep stuff like that, no problem.
Dimitri does, like, not sleep, so you know.
Everybody was really worried about you, though. Dedu and Felix in particular didn't know what to do with themselves.
Of course.
Guess the silver lining is that it forced you to get some rest, if only for a few hours.
Dimitri, you need sleep, my man.
Apologies for causing such a disturbance.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Sure you are.
Wait.
I know
Oh,
you're just
I
gonna
clicked too
get
fast,
straight
my
back
bad.
to work.
Apologies for causing such a disturbance. I'm fine now, I assure you.
Uh-huh, sure you are. I know you're just gonna get straight back to work if I leave you be. But hey, take a look around first.
Sorry about that, guys. My bad.
The room is immaculate. Is this your handiwork?
Immaculate. The immaculate one.
Yep, though we left anything that seemed like it would need your input. Figured we could at least take care of the small stuff while you were out, though.
Nice.
Oh, and everyone, and I mean everyone, thinks you should be taking more breaks.
For sure.
I'm certainly grateful for the gesture. But how did you find time for this amidst your other responsibilities?
I made time.
It was easy once we split everything up. Felix, Dedu, and I wrapped up the training session in your stead.
Nice.
Then Rodrigue and Sylvain handled the rest of your paperwork. You might want to glance through it later, though.
Lol. Bruh, the idea of Sylvain of all people doing paperwork is really funny.
Ingrid tended to the horses, while Ash and Annette helped organize all your books.
Oh, look how beautiful this is.
Oh, and Mercedes baked some wonderful treats for you. They'll have you back on your feet in no time.
See, this is why the Blue Lion's house always feels the most like a family. Like it was like that in the original game as well, and I'm glad this game didn't butcher that. Like they're keeping it very consistent. Like the bonds that the Blue Lion's house have always had in Three Houses. They kept it really consistent, and they didn't butcher it or ruin it or anything. They're doing it justice really well, and I appreciate it.
What else? What else? Oh, right. We sent some soldiers to check on the nearby villages, too.
Incredible. I never expected you to do this much.
Scold him for working too hard. Boast a bit. Nah, I'm gonna scold you.
I told you not to do everything yourself, but you still keep piling more and more stuff on anyway.
Yeah, you need some sleep, Dimitri.
That's not true. I've relied on you and the others much more frequently of late. Besides which, this is what I want to do.
I know, that's why you need to give yourself a break, my man.
You've gotten better, sure, but I'm saying it's not enough. Don't you trust us?
Of course he does. That's just how he is.
This isn't a matter of trust.
Yeah.
I deeply depend on every single person in this army.
Then why didn't you tell anyone else about how you went and buried all those villagers? Everyone was stunned when I mentioned it to them. I want to hear about that stuff from your mouth, not mine.
Yes, my apologies.
I mean, that goes back to the whole him wanting to shoulder the burden all by himself. Should I have gotten this before that scene? It feels like
If
it.
you're really sorry, then you won't let it happen again. Anyway, go get some more rest. And don't try to say you're not tired just so you can keep working.
I see I can't fool you. Though in truth, I doubt I'll be able to doze off again so soon after enjoying my first dreamless sleep in ages.
Dang.
In that case, come kill some time with me. I'm sure the training grounds will be free by now.
Yes, that sounds lovely. And, thank you.
No problem, my man. No problem. That was a really nice support. And man, I really love that track. What is that track's name? I gotta check it out in the extras menu for sure. 'Cause that's a really good OST for sure. And it looks like our A is locked, which makes sense. But cool. All right. So now we got Dimitri to do. This should be a really good one. They always have awesome supports.
You must rest, Your Majesty. These late hours will only undermine your health.
Hey, Dimitri, go to bed. That's this whole episode, isn't it? Watch. That's gonna be the whole episode. Dimitri, go to bed. Me, to do. Dimitri, go to bed. Felix, Dimitri, go to bed. Ingrid, Dimitri, go to bed. Sylvain, Dimitri, I'm about to knock you out. Go to bed.
I appreciate your concern, but I fear sleep eludes me after our last battle.
Dang.
No need to wait for me to do, or to worry. I'll rest when I find a suitable stopping point.
You said the same the other day, then worked until the break of dawn.
Of course.
I should know better than to argue when you get like this. Very well. I'll rest once I know these documents contain no errors. And if you assist me, it will go all the faster.
Oh, he asked for help. Nice.
This is written in the language of Dusker.
Oh?
Is it a letter to the leadership?
That's interesting.
Yes. I'd asked their cooperation in investigating a number of matters pertaining to the tragedy of Dusker.
Oh, alright. So yeah, this is about, the whole negotiations thing and all that.
Some interim reports arrived the other day, so I'm thanking them for those and requesting a further investigation into another matter.
I see. Such important tasks warrant daylight. Can this not wait until morning?
And what if I fall in battle tomorrow and the work remains forever unfinished?
Well, that's a depressing thought.
I must do all that I can while I still draw breath.
That's not healthy, Dimitri.
I will uncover the truth of that day and exact revenge for the dead. I swear it.
Uh-oh.
There's no time to waste. After all, it doesn't appear resolving this issue will be as simple as just setting all the perpetrators to meet their end.
All the more reason to rest and preserve your health.
Yeah?
My rest and health can wait. At least until I've looked through these inquiries into the Western Front.
I feel like I should have gotten this one before that chapter, too.
And I should put in some training before I sleep, to make up for all this desk work.
Do you still have nightmares of that day?
I'm sure he does.
You remember then? I'm surprised. I've not mentioned them in years.
I mean, of course he remembers.
I used to summon you to my room under the pretense of keeping you safe from the others in the castle.
The pretense, huh?
Then I'd have you listen to me babble until sleep finally claimed me.
Oh, that's really sweet. Again, they are so much like brothers. It's great.
I've always been grateful for the consideration you showed.
It was my own selfishness. Nothing praiseworthy.
Well, if sleep still evades you, I would be happy to lend an ear.
That would only succeed in exhausting us both. We have an early start tomorrow, so please, get some rest. I know you will once again implore me not to overextend myself. But I assure you that I know my own limits better than anyone.
You sure about that? I don't know if I believe you, Dimitri.
At least let me bring tea before I depart.
Hey, Dimitri and Nadir having their own little tea time. Nice.
That would be wonderful to do. And apologies for always putting you through so much trouble.
Aww. That was an awesome support, like I expected it to be. B-rank friend too, nice. Yeah, like I said, they always have awesome supports. The Dimitri to do supports just don't ever miss. They never miss. Alright, Felix, you're up. Let's see what you got for me.
How long are you going to keep staring blankly like an idiot? You should eat.
Man.
You're right. My apologies.
Let me guess, you're in a tizzy about how best to make use of the Church's forces. Or maybe you're just worried about how our forces will survive the winter.
Maybe it's both.
Well, knock it off. A good leader knows when to let their vassals do the worrying for them.
Dang, Felix.
Is that why you left your uncle in charge of House Fraldarius?
Yes. Though I've been returning to the territory the moment any issues arise with his governance.
Oh, that's good.
And your mother? Is she in good health? I imagine it's difficult to manage all the family squabbles on her own.
The family squabbles. I hope we get to meet Felix's mother. That'd be really cool. And also Count Galatea. Like, come on now. The man has a voice. Let me see a model. Like, he already had a voice in 3 Houses. Just show me his face, please, game. Show me Count Galatea's face. That's the last thing I want from the game. Like, seeing Felix's mom would be cool, and I'd appreciate that. But, like, the last thing I want from the game now is to have a model of Count Galatea. Please, game, please. Give it to me. Anyway.
Oh, she's fine. She's good at that sort of thing. I actually think she likes it.
That's funny.
I suggest you focus on your own issues for once, instead of worrying about everyone else.
I'm not sure that's possible. Oh, but that does remind me. I hear the Knights wanted to hold a joint training session.
Oh, that's cool.
Forget it. You'll never change.
Lol.
I'd tell you to stop brooding so much, but I'd be wasting my breath.
I cannot afford to lose this war, Felix. I must protect the kingdom. I must avenge the fallen. Each day, we draw ever closer to those who pulled the actual strings.
Yeah, we're very close to them right now, so.
I've already punished any who knew of the plan and did nothing, as well as a number of middle-rank conspirators. But it isn't enough. There are still those who must answer for this crime with their lives.
You are a book with one chapter and no ending. What will you do when you actually have this revenge of yours?
Oh. Felix asking the real questions, I see. Why you gotta roast him like that, though?
I don't know. But if I can quell their grief and their hate, it will be enough.
Will it, though? Come on, Felix. You got some more to say?
Do you hate me, Felix?
Of course not. He loves you. He loves you. You're like his brother.
After all, I saw Glenn die. I watched it and could do nothing. His end lies on my shoulders.
Or, I mean, best friend, I guess. But, jeez, dude. Oh, jeez. Talking about Glenn again. Oh, every time I talk about Glenn, it always just gets me. Every time.
That's enough. I don't hate you, okay? You weren't responsible for any of that.
He actually just up and said it. Felix finally just up and said he didn't hate him. But we all knew that anyway.
They didn't die for your sake. They made their own choices of their own free will. Don't be so conceited.
Oh, so Felix does realize this then. Interesting that he brings up the true knight thing that Rodrigue said, if Felix actually realizes this. But he wears his trauma in a different way, of course, so, you know. They both grieve in different ways. All 3 of them grieve it in different ways, so.
But surely they didn't want to die. Yet they did so to protect me. Me. I am undeserving of such sacrifice.
I told you to quit brooding and eat. Your food's going to rot if you wait any longer.
Dang.
Yes, of course.
That was a really good support. Nice. That was a very good support. Like, yeah, I don't know. The duo and Felix are pretty close. I'm not sure which one I like better. But yeah, all right. Ingrid, it's your turn now, Ingrid, my girl. What's going on here?
Your Majesty, about tomorrow's drills. Apologies. I did not mean to interrupt.
Ingrid.
It's fine, Ingrid. We had just finished.
That was the leader of the Dusker forces, yes? What were you talking about?
I'd assume, like, I guess probably the stuff about, like, trying to figure out more about the tragedy of Dusker, right?
We were discussing various tactics and formations. We must be aligned if we're to fight together.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, I was way off then. Well,
the way Dusker soldiers operate is quite different from our knights. I must also be mindful of how I deploy them to avoid undue conflict.
Makes sense.
Yes, I hear there have already been a number of small quarrels in the encampment.
It's not a problem easily solved.
Yeah,
I'm sure each side finds it difficult to adjust to the other.
that's pretty realistic, yeah.
And you, Ingrid. Do you still hate the people of Dusker?
Oh, we're bringing this up, huh? So he does know this. I was wondering if, like, he ever, like, knew that. Because I don't think they ever talked about that in Three Houses. Like, there was this one Explore dialogue that, Ingrid would talk to Byleth about, and she would be like, why does His Highness protect the people of Dusker? And, like, but that's all we ever got from that. I never think we actually saw them talk about it, which is interesting.
I no longer have reason to hold on to that hate.
But yeah, much like in Three Houses, Ingrid's very clearly developed out of that at this point.
Yes, a few of them were involved in the tragedy, but I cannot blame the rest for that. There were many other forces at work. I understand that now.
Yep. Glad to see she was getting the same development she got back in Three Houses.
Yet I used to focus all my negative feelings on the people of Dusker, and for that I am ashamed. In a way, I now find myself scared of interacting with them at all.
That makes sense.
You needn't blame yourself. The fault lies with me for not speaking to you about it more 6 years ago.
It's nobody's fault.
I hesitated because I didn't wish to confuse the matter, not knowing the full truth of it.
Except the people responsible for the tragedy in the first place. It's their fault. It's neither of your faults.
But you were forced to grapple with many painful feelings as a result. Clearly, my priorities were not in order.
Wait, one sec, guys. Sorry. Oh, okay. Just want to make sure I read that right.
You had enough to deal with 6 years ago. So many knights were expelled from the castle, and almost none but Lord Rodrigue would set foot in the capital.
Dang, dude.
Even my father prevented me from going to see you.
Bruh, that sucks.
Yet, I still could have sought you out. And I had countless chances to discuss the matter at the academy.
I do not think I would have taken it well even if you had.
Yeah, probably not.
I was convinced that Glenn died saving you from irredeemable villains. I forced myself to believe that. If I hadn't, I fear I may have gone mad.
I mean, technically, you're still not wrong, but we'll just let her, you know, cope.
I was in a similar position. But once I finally opened the lid on that box, I realized just how many were involved, including members of our own kingdom.
Yeah, it was definitely a very complicated circumstance, for sure.
In the end, I knew I had to reconcile with reality.
And I must also accept the reality that stands before me now. We are allied with the people of Dusker, which means I can no longer avoid them.
I have an idea. It may not help, but I'd like to take you somewhere.
Oh! My ship! My Dimitri ship, please?
The father of that man I was speaking with earlier opened an inn last year, and it's not far.
Oh.
Would you care to join me there for a meal?
Oh!
Word has it he's quite skilled at making all manner of food.
Oh, nice.
Of course, if this is all too much and too soon, I understand.
Not at all. I would love to accompany you.
Yeah, my ship!
Though it shames me to admit it, I likely lack the courage to go alone.
Oh, that's fine. It takes time.
But with you at my side, I think I can take that first step.
Yeah, buddy.
In that case, let us make haste. Oh, and this will be my treat, so keep your pocketbook shut tight.
He's even paying for the food. I love it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Felix and Nadu. Sorry, boys. She won. She won those. She won the B support contest. Well, she won the B support contest as of right now. Sylvain, last but most certainly not least. I've been waiting for this forever. Let's see it.
Ah, Sylvain. I was hoping to ask your opinion on our recent meeting.
Hey, I'm always happy to talk.
But if you want House Gautier's take, shouldn't you ask my father?
Nah, you're his bro.
I don't want House Gautier's opinion. I want yours.
Yeah, exactly. Besties forever.
Okay. Well, we were talking about the pros and cons of incorporating commoners in the nobility, right? Seems to me like we got it all sorted out.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yes. The discussion primarily revolved around a single point. Whether those without crests are actually worthy of entering the nobility.
Ah, it's about crests, that makes sense.
I mean, if they're up to the challenge, I don't see why not. It's like how you promoted my brother, right? Skill is what matters in the end.
Indeed. And the performances of Ash and the commander serve as proof of such.
Yeah, for sure.
Just don't get carried away, you know? Too much of a good thing and all that.
That is very true as well.
I'm sure you realize what would happen to the kingdom if we lost the power of crests.
Oh, yeah. Freaking Sarang be like, hey, yo, open up. We're gonna blow your house down.
Naturally. However, crest bloodlines are currently fading everywhere. People such as Felix who were born with major crests are the exception in this day and age.
Which means Fargus has two options if we want to retain our power.
What would those be?
One, we bolster our military and promote prosperity while delicately letting the bloodline dance play out. Or two, we admit bloodlines won't last forever and create a social system that doesn't rely on inheritance. Neither one would hold up for long, but if I had to choose, I guess the first option would be the better one for the kingdom on the whole.
Bolstering our military is more easily said than done.
Yeah, you're both right.
Impoverished as our land is, it will be difficult to compete with regions of more fertile ground.
Hey, do you remember what I said when you talked to me about promoting my brother? I told you it was important to keep up appearances while we were in the middle of a war. And honestly, I don't have any real objection to the way you're running things now.
Thank you, Sylvain. I knew you would help me sort things out in my head.
Yeah, because Dimitri knows Sylvain's actually low-key smart. Because they're bros.
I don't usually get into serious stuff like this, but I'm glad I could help.
Nice, it was awesome.
Such topics are not beyond your grasp, though. Your complete sincerity is a great strength.
Facts, straight facts.
That said, you never show that side of you to any but Felix and myself. Although, I must admit, you were far from sincere during our academy days.
Lol, get fucked.
Don't remind me. Just thinking about it makes me cringe.
That's accurate for when you look back on your high school self and all that.
If you see the error of your ways, it is not too late to mend them. Or perhaps you require one of my lectures like old times?
Like the old times.
Pass. You know I've got them all memorized anyway.
That's amazing. And adorable.
I do hope you realize how much I rely on you, Sylvain.
Oh, I'm sure he's always known that.
You have so many things I lack. You're clever and quick-witted like your father, yet...
Yeah, well, I've been jealous of your strength ever since we were kids.
Dang, really? That's funny.
None of us are perfect. So
True.
let us dwell no longer on our failings.
Of course, nobody's perfect.
I apologize for taking up so much of your time, though I hope to have similar discussions in the future.
Why don't they have an A support game?
Looking forward to it. Glad I can always speak my mind around you.
Why would they put that in there and not give them an A support? Oh, that was a pretty good support. Okay. I'm satisfied with that support for sure. Yeah, okay. Since those were all locked and I said I had high expectations, I am satisfied with all of them. Thank you very much, game. But yeah, Ingrid still won. Ingrid still won. But alright, that's it for supports. It's alright. Now, we have 5 training, 4 activity. I don't even know what I want to do. Go to the kitchen, master.